We went from 100 families. Today we have 1,100.
1,100 families?
Yep, and 2,300 children that we call scholars, because we really want to get at the belief gap, and that it is possible for all of our babies to excel and do well academically and in life. I went to one of their morning services on Wednesday mornings, and just really loved how inclusive it is, because I'm not Catholic.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, these sisters are different. But I said, how do you what's your program? Like, how do you like what does a day look like? How do you know what you prioritize? What do you do every day? Somebody said, I can't remember which one. We certainly have programs, but also when the doorbell rings, we know it's Jesus at the door. So then when I really, was dealing with the number of homicides that were happening in the community, talked about the things Don was going through and we were going through as a family with him being in that particular role in leadership, but also undergirded by all wrapped in the tragedies that were happening all around us. So it was really at a low point, and then it came to me like, well, I know where I can go. And he said, when the doorbell rings.
How do you view yourself in a role versus needs of community, and also the critics from within the community?
We've all failed our children. And when I say we've all, I'm talking about church leaders, I'm talking about parents, I'm talking about systems, school systems, housing systems, workforce systems, our civic leaders, our politicians. I mean, we've allowed brown and black children to suffer tremendously. Those in charge of systems, I talk about the system barriers. To the African American resource poor families, I talk about our responsibilities. What we have to offer you are some additional tools to put into your work belt, so that your children are nurtured and protected and have a safe environment. And they come and they learn. And they learn about brain development, positive discipline, what it takes to have your child ready for kindergarten, and on their trek to college. So really getting at the belief. This is the t-shirts we give out for our youngest babies who will graduate from, this is the year our youngest baby just born.
He's going to graduate from
a 4-year college. Yeah, one mom, and she said, when I started this program, I have little boys, and I saw them as bad, and I thought I was just going to be a screaming mother, that I was just going to have to cuss them out all the time. And she said, and being a part of this program, I realized that I don't have to be a screaming mother, that there are other things I can do to impact my child's behavior. I can talk to folks who are making decisions about our school system that are not calibrated to educate resource poor kids of color. Absolutely not. The system is broken. And then I can also, though, leave there and go to a college-bound baby's graduation and talk to our parents and tell them that ain't nobody coming to save us. We're it. We're the ones we've been waiting for. These are our children. They are raised in our homes. We determine how they are when they grow up. We put into them. We nurture them. We make them safe. It's us. We do it. And we're not victims. I'm not a victim. Yeah. Like Martin Luther King said, nobody can walk on your back unless you're bent over. We also know that no matter what's happening with the police, them feeling like they got to circle the wagons right now because they are being killed around the country and attacked and held as, the evil,
Yep.
the evil people, that there are some cops who love the black community, who've been there for us, who see through our pain, right, at
Yep.
what's real. And so we have these groups. Those groups need to be leaders in coming together and honoring each other. So the police community honoring the black community, and the black community honoring the police community.